Hey guys, MVP Reviews here again with another video review. This time, it's of the movie trilogy series, or GOD, Transformers Dark of the Moon, Starscream. So he's kind of in his G1 colors. Artwork inaccurate. Those aren't blue, they're white. So, false leading. But here's what it reads. The latest battle enhancement equipped by Transformers Warrior, an incredible mech tech weapon system. One of the highlights. Weapons work with any mech tech Transformers, each sold separately, create new weapons with mech tech combinations. Technical data. Strength 8, Intelligence 4, Speed 10, Endurance 7, Rank 9, Courage 5. That tells you a lot about Starscream if he's a rank 5. Fire Blast is obviously 8. And skills are 8. So he's pretty smart overall, but he's just a big pussycat. So obviously he does have the same features as its original. 2-in-1. So 2-in-1 vehicle to robot. F-22 firing missile. Look at Transformers Prime. Transformers.com, made in China. In Chinese, then that Paramount and Lockheed Martins. Oh, so that's the copyright to the mode. Huh. That's pretty cool. Now, quick bio. Starscream encourages the belief in his that he is a coward. For many thousands of years, he has dominated the skies in every battle. He has fought, but he has won not skill alone that makes him victorious. It is also his careful cultivation of his enemies' disdain that causes them to underestimate his desire with conquest. And then there's obviously it in Chinese or Japanese. Obviously he has an Decepticon. Very nice packaging. If you want, guys, I can tell you the price right now. I got him for at my local Toys R Us, and it just fell. So I got him for $52. So I bought him for $52. So, and he retailed for $68. So it's a very nice figure. Some images depicted are not the same. So I wouldn't hold this against it. This one is the vehicle mode is actually the most inaccurate. For part of it, and that's at the wings. But everything else is pretty accurate except for the nose. Actually, yeah, even the nose is accurate. Pop-out weapon gimmicks is still there, and everything else. So, let me just get this box out of the way, and we'll take a look at Starscream next. So, see you in a second. So, here is GOD, or Transformers Dark of the Moon movie trilogy Starscream. He is limited to 2 sentences or 2 phrases in robot mode, and I think a few different variations in vehicle mode. Only other sound activatable, and that's just because it's a button. And so there's really and truly no difference between that one and Transform it. So, otherwise, that's all you get in robot mode for noise. So the first one is
Decepticons. Starscream.
So he does have the light up chest and eyes. His chest does pop out. like so. That one does stick, so that's kind of cool. He does have his hidden weapons. Here's his machine gun, and here is his double missiles. Kind of wimpy, but whatever. These gimmicks are all activatable on both sides through that little red switch here, which allows them to flip out. So overall, Starscream is a great figure in robot mode. Very G1S colors. I'm pretty sure it is supposed to be an homage to the G1 colors. Very nice detailing overall. This is the Fall Cybertron Deluxe leader class. So he does also include his weapon attachments with his missiles, which peg all three in the back here, with along these peg hole here, here, and here. So just to get that out of the way, here is the actual rocket launcher, and here's the actual rocket. So within itself, this looks pretty badass and does fire well. I guess it's Starscream right here, and a poof. So that was a pretty good launch. And just to get it on his arm, bring it up, you fold it down and fold the thumbs down. You take this peg down here and you plug it in. That allows to give you his missile hand, and then you can obviously put the missile. So yeah, and you're still able to fire. I'm just not going to because it's a pain in the butt to go and find the missiles. So, as I said, he is in the G1 styling, but he also does have engine burns and heat burns from probably entering and leaving the atmosphere a lot because he was going between the moon and here. I don't know if you can notice this, but they've done a like shading painting with the white and the beige, so that looks kind of cool. That's pretty much it in robot mode for detailing, but he does go back and forth. He can't stand super tall. He can't stand on both knees, both legs without them being crooked. Fairly well, actually. That's kind of pretty cool. So yeah. He does have slight head articulation. And it still works while the sounds are activated. So he is supposed to have his chicken legs, and that's what these allow you to do. If you go too severe like this, it's gonna make the figure look squat and very ugly. So a good moderate is as such. So it's a very moderate size for the leg. So yeah. So he does have posability up here, but that's also part of transformation. Arms can go up and down, or 360, up and down. He has an elbow, and he does have a wrist, back and forth, but not side to side. He has this chest articulation, which you can go, what? What? Give me a hug, Megatron. I'll kill you with my spark. I mean, he would actually be willing to... No, I think he's too egocentric. He's too narcissistic. No, he's too egocentric. He would never kill himself. And that was proved in animated Starscream. Um, there's the backpack back here, showing off more of the heat burns on the wings, and you can obviously tell it's just plain like there's no tomorrow. So to get this guy actually transformed, we are gonna want to start with the legs. So you're gonna want to bring this down. Sorry. And fold this straight up like that, or actually keep it like this for a short time, and just flip the legs all straight. You're gonna want to flip this inside, flip that up, and flip that to the side, and then once that's flipped to the side, you can bring it all the way straight up. So that again was straight, straight, straight. Flip this to the side, fold these in, and make one piece, and there's going to be two peg holes. They're going to peg in there. So that's going to create more of a flush with the feet, and that's pretty cool, Hasbro. You're getting, this was a good Starscream mold. Then you're just going to want to come down here, bring these down. When they're packaged, these are already put away. And this is actually not in the wrong place. It's like this. It's like this when it's actually supposed to be over this thing, so this doesn't move. So this whole backpack doesn't move. You're gonna want to bring this, keep that back there. Bring that whole thing up, and you're gonna hear the transformation sound. Lights do come out of there, out of the engine, and it gets annoying. You do have to make it straight, just with these joints. Bring these forward and bring that forward. Then it's gonna be the most annoying part. I don't know how I'm gonna show this off. You're gonna want to untap the arms from here. So it pegs in here and over here, so just flip. It pegs in here over this little tab here, so just pull that, flip that up and pull that down. And once you got that done, just flip those down to go straight flush with the body. Then you're gonna want to do this weird kind of swivel thing, so that's gonna go off a lot. So I would recommend taking out the batteries. Best option ever. It's on a double hinge, so you're gonna want to bring it from like that to straight as such. And that is so annoying. Hasbro, I do not know why you mean to switch so sensitive, but now I remember why. That gonna piss me off. So, again, just splitting Starscream's chest in half the time, and making this straight and around. Then you're just gonna want to make these flat a bit. And this is when you're going to want to start fiddling around with the arms. They are going to go in a specific way. And this is that way, so it would be that way. You want to fold in the hands as such and bring one in at a time. Same for the other side. Fold. Bring it flush. But what I like to do is tab them together first, and make sure these are slid under properly. and bring them into the overall body cavity as such, so it's one flush piece. So now it's all in there and it's nice and flush. And then you can bring this piece up. So these are on double hinge. I am sorry about that. We're almost done with those anyways, so we won't have to worry about those. So just flip those up. Then flip these all the way up on the joint there and bring these down first before you actually peg them in, because then it's gonna be, what I found was to be easier to bring them that way, but I guess not. And there we go, and it's in. So keep it down, flip it up, allow this to pass on the side, bring that back down, allow the joint to go in, and tab that in. So now, stop the annoying transformation sound. Just tab that in. No more annoying sound. Yeah. So that's done pretty well. So flip these. Now just fix these so they're flush with the body. If these do come apart, you just gotta fix them. Then now you just gotta squish these two parts together. If you actually pop them over the tabs, it's actually something I found to be somewhat easier. So now it's all flush and it looks normal to the F-22 F-Raptor, F-20 Raptor, or whatever he is. There's also these little tab bits here. Those just go in and they tuck under the wings. So it's also a nice place. They have everything very well hidden. So that's very nice. Then you're just stuck with the overall crotch area. So you're going to want to bring these forward as such. And then obviously flip up the wheels. Flip up the wheels. And bring them such. You're going to want to flip these to the side as such. And just peg them together. Darn phone. That's Twitter for you. So yeah. Then you're just going to want to peg them in. And for the final step, these tabs are going to match up with little pegholes. You're just going to want to push those in. And they're very nice. It's a very nice system. And this will obviously pop back up because it hates me. It's another one of those figures. And then obviously, just because you can,
Starscream.
sorry, and just because you can, he has landing gear. So let me just get a better angle so I can show off the vehicle more better, and I'll be right back. So here we have Starscream in jet mode, and it's in his F-22 Raptor mode. So I was right, it was an F-22. So it's a very nice representation, and it's inaccurate to the box itself because it was supposed to be a G1 homage. These weren't blue, so I don't know why they skimped out on the blue here. If this was supposed to be a G1 homage, blue would have been great here, and also here. But if you can't see, there's actually like a burning detail to prove that it's actually been going at high speeds. So it's very nice shading that they've done. to prove that he's been through a lot. Obviously, you can tell the giant badassery of the Decepticon logos, and that's just badass. He does have a few sounds. I think up to 3 maybe. So, first one, flying mode or flying. Starscream.
Starscream.
2. Same amount as previously before. 2. So, transformation sound, and then there's 2 sounds in each different mode. So in robot mode he says Starscream and Decepticons, and in this one he says Starscream and a flying sound with an F-22 Raptor. So just to make a quick thing notice, if you do not see where the G1 homages are coming from, right here in his chest area, he had red here, the Decepticon logos on his wings, the red stripes. It would have been better to see also the blue here, because that would have shown more it was a G1 homage. I've asked people about this figure. They weren't too keen on picking it up because of the color scheme, but this was the only way I could get my hand on the mold, so I couldn't really care less. I got the mold, so that's why I couldn't care less for. He can still store these in his accessories in vehicle mode, in vehicle mode. You're just gonna want to pop out the missile. Yeah, it's that powerful. And then these are actually meant to slot onto these. So that's just gonna go on there, and if you're playing with him and doing a dogfight while he's flying, he can always deploy his missiles. And yeah, that's pretty cool. So it's like incoming Starscream, and just flips that back up. So it actually doesn't affect the vehicle mode much. It doesn't affect it at all if you have the wheels up. It doesn't hit the ground, nothing. And you store these under the wings to make it look pretty sick. Looks like he's carrying bombers instead of firing it off up there. So no matter what, you can have all your items stored on Starscream at all possible times on each mode. So overall, Starscream is a great figure, and if you can find them in the Revenge Hunt for Decepticons or this one, I would recommend picking it up. If you want a G1 homage, get this one. If you want the movie accurate one, I would go and obviously get the Hunt for Decepticons one. But if you just want to pick up a mold in general, I would consider picking either or, whatever one's cheaper. So this figure was great overall. If I would be rating it, I'd probably give it a 5. So it's that good of a figure. The wings are puzzle, which is actually a great feature, and that's pretty good. Here's obviously your battery compartment, which is actually a saving grace moment right now. Since I've showed off all detail sounds, I can show you guys how to take out the batteries out of this little puppy. So grab size 1 Phillip or flathead. You can come up to this screw and untwist it up here. Until it starts bouncing a bit. Then you're just going to want to flip this panel up whatever way you can. And as long as you have that panel up, you now are going to be able to push that up. And here are his batteries. These are Power Fuel Hasbro batteries. Hasbro 2007 trademarked. So, Pockwell USA. So, Hasbro does have batteries brand marked for their toys specifically. So, that's pretty cool. So, you can pull them out and sound goes away. So, just put back in. It just goes back in this way. And put this back like that. Use a screwdriver and seal him shut again. So now this is also a great way, by removing the batteries, you are actually saving the electronics and you are not rusting the insides of him. Great way to store a figure. So, just for a closer look at vehicle mode, from the top, he is very F-22-esque, even looking at it forward like this. Very F-22-esque. These do light up when you hit the switch. Sorry, I didn't show. But once you start looking on the side, it's flush like one, but you see a lot of robot kibble, and you see Starscream's crotch area right here. So, but you do have the detailing of the engines here, so he can fly properly. He does have a landing gear, which is actually great, free rolling. Two in the back and one up front, in a triangle formation all equaling 180 degrees. Yeah. So this guy was a great figure overall. It was one of the most accurate Starscreams available out there, and one of the best looking in robot and vehicle mode. So once again, if you can find this mode, get it. So I'm going to leave on end note right now, comparing him to size scale wise. The first movie, Optimus Prime. There's Starscream, there's Optimus Prime. It's not really helpful, but here we go. Optimus Prime is smaller than Starscream. So, no matter what, just get this mold, have it in your collection. It's one of your main pieces you need to have. So, guys, this was MBB Reviews. I know this one was a little long. I'm using a new tripod, so I'm kind of getting used to it. So, guys, I'm going to see you next time again on the MBB Reviews. Please don't forget to leave a comment in the description below. In our comment section below. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and Revenge of the Fallen was okay. Dark of the Moon. Best one was... Oh, yeah. The original one was actually the best. And now, Michael Bay, please impress us with the final four. The fourth. Then hopefully better two others by a different director. So, I can't wait to see those. So, guys, I'm going to let you go and have fun, play with kids. Play with your kids if you have some, or if you are a kid, go and play with your parents. Have fun with them. And don't forget, you never grow old when you play with toys. If you stop playing with toys, you grow old. So I'm going to see you guys next time on MBB Reviews.